We're back.
Again.
Hello.
Delayed
again.
We it keeps happening. We keep asking people to, do you want to come and join our podcast? Yeah, I'd love to. And then we come to record, I'm busy. Like their job's more important.
Yeah, annoyingly people think that their job's an important thing that they need to be doing.
How many times have we postponed this now?
Well, we've postponed 4 times now, but with 2 different people. So the first person we tried to get 3 times on.
Yeah.
Postponed that. Then we got someone else on. And they decided to postpone another 2 times.
They had a croaky voice, which, fair enough.
So we decided this week we're having no guest.
No guest.
We are the guests. Host guest.
Host guest.
Host.
Oh, host guest, sorry.
Host guest.
Excuse me.
Ghost test.
Ghost
Well, at least we're
Fest?
here.
Ghost
We've
Fest.
made it.
I want to go to Ghost Fest. That sounds good.
So we've made it. So we did a special episode last week with Mr. Nick Hollis. So
What a legend. Can I just say that straight away?
I love him.
That was a fantastic episode.
He's been on Sky News this morning.
Don't get me started on that. She asked him 3 questions and he brought his axe in, came onto the Sky News, got his axe out. 4 minutes later, was told, "Yeah, thank you for coming in."
That's what Sky News.
That's why you need to listen to a Yorkshire podcast, Yorkshire Office.
We let him talk for an hour.
We let him talk as long as he needed to, within an hour. Also, in news of inspirational people, I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Russ Cook, who's decided it'd be a really good idea to run the length of Africa.
The length of
Africa.
Top down.
Up.
Oh right, okay.
It was meant to go.
Make it easier.
No, it's the same distance. He was meant to go down, but it all got changed. And I mean, just read about his story. It is nuts. As we go every week in the news this week, go to the football. Have your fingers removed. Wales are gay, and a woman apologises for having a boyfriend.
I read that earlier and I thought,
So I'll go into a bit more.
Are they all one story? Or?
I'll go into a bit more detail. We'll start off with the football. Going to a football and losing your fingers. So I'm sure you've all heard of the National Football League, American football.
Yep.
They call ours soccer. Idiots. So earlier on this year there was a game and it was very cold. Up here, big coat weather.
Yep.
So they attended.
Are you sponsored by Big Coat? It's the second episode you've mentioned it in.
I love a big coat.
I think you might.
But I'm a hard guy. I'm Yorkshire. Big coat's like
big.
Yeah.
Big coat.
But it has to be horrible outside. I wear shorts year round.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I'd have worn shorts to this game, but let me go into it. Some NFL fans who attended a near record cold game in Kansas City suffered extreme frostbite and had to go amputations. That's right. So spectators braved minus 20 degrees Celsius or minus 4 Fahrenheit.
That's cold.
It is cold. To watch the Kansas City Chiefs, also known as Taylor Swift's boyfriend's team, host the Miami Dolphins at the Arrowhead Stadium in the AFC wildcard round back on the 13th of January. So at the time of year when it is cold. The wind chill, which apparently is what the temperature feels like to the human body, dipped as low as minus 33.
that is cold.
That is cold.
It's cold.
Minus, that's below 0. As a result, some fans were treated for frostbite, which causes damage to their skin and tissue, particularly extremities such as fingers and toes, after exposure to freezing temperatures. So to date, 12 patients have undergone amputation surgeries, some of which went to the Chiefs game. So some of it's been blamed on the football.
Is this the footballers or the
stadium fans?
People?
Yeah, footballers.
How was it not called off?
So frostbite occurs within about 30 minutes, but it's cold. But the players were all right. But you don't get suddenly frostbite and suddenly have to have your fingers chopped off. You'll get home and you're like, I can't. Then the frost is.
Yeah, but
how were they playing
30?
though?
Because they were quite warm. They were running around.
Players
were fine.
Running around in minus 30, cold.
Hard guys, aren't they? But so apparently, go to the football, have your fingers chopped off.
Okay.
You may have heard me call Wales gay.
I did hear that.
And I'll tell you what, I'm not wrong. So photographers have captured images of humpback whales engaging in sexual activity for the first time.
I like that it's the humpback.
At the humpback whales. And both of them were males.
How did they reproduce then, Chris?
I'll tell you, Ebony. So the whole discovery was opportunistic, they said, as the whales slowly approached the photographer's boat while they were out in the waters west of the Hawaiian island of Maui in January 2022. The photos show a healthy and strong male whale penetrating another who appears unhealthy or injured and emaciated? I don't know what that
I
means.
don't know what that means.
Ebony, what does that mean?
What was that, sorry?
Emaciated. No? Okay.
I thought that meant you'd know.
I don't know. I like how it says, while penetrating another who appears unhealthy or injured, like whales go around just boinking injured whales. Basically, this whale, the mammals, which usually range from 12 to 16 metres long, circle the vessel several times, with a healthier whale pursuing the other.
Hang on, so there's a guy sat on a boat.
Watching another whale stalk another male whale. After around half an hour of,
He has too much
frolicking.
time on his hands.
The healthy whale held the other in place with its pectoral fins. That's basically a whale's arms. Yep. And the sex took place.
The sex took place.
The sex took place. So basically, this
Whales
whale.
are really smart as
they
well.
are really smart. This whale decided to hold the other whale, and
It's not like when you get dogs and they just don't have a clue what they're doing. Whales are smart.
yeah, whales are smart. And this whale went to Pound Town.
Respect
Just
it.
needed to shoot his
So
shot.
So next time we have a guest on that's rowing the Atlantic, we need them to wave an LGBT flag.
Yes,
Just
because
to show the
whales,
support to the whales.
whales are inclusive. And then in the other news is a woman had to apologise for having a boyfriend. This is another weird world story. So I'm sure you all heard of K-pop.
Yep.
Yep.
Korean pop.
Korean pop, yep, that's what the K stands for. Has issued a handwritten apology to angry fans who accused her of betrayal and threatened to stop attending her concerts because she has a boyfriend. That's like me absolutely fuming that Taylor Swift is going out with Trevor Kelsey.
Yeah, but you are absolutely fuming.
Yeah, I am, yeah. It should be me.
That happens a lot, Famous people don't often share that they've got a partner probably for that reason.
But it's even worse in South Korea because
But imagine being that partner.
I bet it's
though.
worse in North Korea.
that's why you never hear that.
That's why you
No,
don't
no,
hear
stop.
K-pop.
K-pop.
I heard J-pop's apparently a thing now.
Yeah,
as well.
J-pop's becoming popular as well.
UK pop.
UK pop, they have
E-pop.
J-pop.
England pop.
Hip-hop. Anyway, South Korean singer Karina, who fronts the girl group aespa, don't know, I presume that's how it's pronounced, has
Clearly
promised...
not a stan.
I'm not a stan. Has promised fans she will heal the wounds after it emerged last week that she is dating the actor Lee Jae-wook. Some fans, these are dedicated fans, some fans drove a truck to the headquarters of SM Entertainment, which formed and manages aespa, with an electronic sign attached demanding an apology. The message reads, "Is the love to you by your fans not enough? Why did you choose to betray the fans? Please apologise directly, otherwise you will see a decrease in album sales and empty concert seats."
It's a very eye-rolling story, is that, Chris?
It is. In a handwritten note posted from her Instagram account on Wednesday, Karina, whose real name is Yoojun Min, wrote, "I apologise for surprising you greatly." Surprise! Got a boyfriend. K-pop agencies are reportedly keen to promote their stars as romantically obtainable. So this week I have a few things I want to talk about because we don't have a guest, so we're going to interview ourselves, by the way.
Yeah.
Not yet. You can find out all about us. We've written questions to interview each other. But first I want to get into a bit of charity work. Charity. So, as you know, every year ACS like to hold several charity events.
We do.
That we do, and I also like to do a big charity challenge every year. Few of them that we've done in the past are the Yorkshire Three Peaks, the National Three Peaks in 24 hours, and cycling the Leeds-Liverpool Canal.
The national in 24 hours, that is insane to me. Yeah.
It's
How
very
did
tiring.
you do that?
We walked
Uphill.
uphill
And then back down.
and back down, and then drove to the next one. This is a pretty simple challenge.
Thanks for that, Chris.
That was very tiring. But this year, I'm fed up of using my legs, and I want to do something else. So I need ideas from you, the listeners, wherever you may be. I want ideas of what we can do. That doesn't involve me using my legs. I'm not fed up of cycling. I'm fed up of running. Fed up of walking. What can I do that uses my arms? I want to use upper body strength.
I'll be getting involved.
Are you going to join in?
Yeah.
Have you got any ideas?
Actually, I do.
Go ahead.
So, I was on TikTok the other day and a man walked... No. He had a 100,000 step challenge.
You've got to do it on your hands.
Good. 100,000 handstand stats.
So he set off at midnight
And he had to do what? 100,000 steps.
100,000 steps. But
That's a lot
that's an
of miles.
idea. Something we've never done.
It is, but it's using my feet. I was thinking rowing.
Oh.
They
They do the dragon boat thing.
Well, the dragon boat, that's just a small thing. I want like a big challenge that can go over a weekend, so that
Go to the
Atlantic Ocean, mate.
goes in, yeah. I want to row the Atlantic. Nick's inspired me. No, there's a challenge called, I think, the Three Lakes Challenge up in the Lake District, where you row from one end of one lake to the next. You then get picked up, drive to the next one, row that one, then the next one. I think Windermere is like 11 miles long, and rowing 11 miles.
You are very fit though, Chris. It needs to be something that other people can...
Well, other people could join in, but I'm not upper body strength fit. I'm a runner. I'm a leg athlete.
Lathlete.
Lathlete.
Good idea.
Footleet.
I think rowing's a good shout.
Yeah, I might do that. But if you've got any ideas of anything that I can do, the email address, please, Sam.
podcast@acsgroup.co.uk.
Thank you.
Although it has been broken for 2 weeks.
Has it?
Yeah, I only just found out today.
Oh, Christ.
So thank you for all your feedback.
Yeah.
Not got it.
Have we got any, because we can leave voice messages and notes on the social medias?
No one cares about that.
Cheers, guys. We did get a few questions for Nick, though. That was nice. That was on the LinkedIn. So if you do see anything posted by us, just give us a shout. Let us know what you think. What you want us to talk about. One thing I want to talk about is office peeves. I thought this is one thing that I've always wanted to bring up, and I think now's the time.
Well, I no longer sit next to Angela, so I don't have to worry about it. Angela's the tea lady from the other episodes.
From the Yorkshire tea
From
episode.
our worst episode.
So I want to know what your office peeves are. What the little things that get under your skin, under your nails.
Several.
Go ahead.
Fish in the microwave.
That's a generic office rule everywhere. I think everyone would say fish in the microwave.
Right, okay. I've got actually one that I did the other week.
Mm-hmm.
I stole some milk from one fridge, put it in another, and forgot about it.
Yeah, we've seen the pictures.
Yeah. We're not going to share that photo. It did not look safe for work.
Yeah, I'm holding myself responsible for that.
But that's
another one.
I like that though. You're holding yourself accountable.
Yeah.
A lot of people in this place and a lot of offices around the world do not hold themselves accountable. Oh, Dad, it wasn't me, as they're shoveling fish into the mouth. I don't know who's done that. Yeah.
Mine doesn't smell honest.
Yeah, mine's just salmon.
What's your pet peeve, Chris?
I'll tell you. It's that bloody reply all button.
Yeah, you hate that.
I hate that with a passion. I can understand if you're sending an email out and you want other people but people who say thank you, it's only for one person and they send it to everyone.
Do you want to tell the people about the rules that you've got set up on?
I've got email rules. So I have, most of it's words and it's I'm just like, stop sending them. I'll tell you what does annoy me is when people send an email, thank you, because you've done something, and they sit in front of you. I'm literally stood in front of you. You could just lean around your monitor and go, cheers for that, mate. You're welcome, mate. Not reply all and tell the whole business that you've just told me thank you when I sit in front of you.
The look that Chris is giving, I can't look him in the eyes. I'm genuinely a bit scared.
The waste of time it must take to roll your mouse up to the top of the screen, slap reply all, type the words thank you, click send. And
You're so right, though.
Yeah, and everyone just reads it. I didn't need to read that email. That's going straight in the bin.
That's really too
And I mean, we'll find out the facts because I have heard that even just sending an email is environmentally
it's bad for the environment.
Yeah, sending an email. So imagine
unless it's to podcast at ACS Group.
Unless it's to podcast at ACS
we have
Group.
solar panels. It's fine.
But the amount of emails that are just like delete. So I've got rules set up now for certain words that people I know generically send to the reply all emails, and it automatically goes into my deleted item, which is annoying because that anything that's coming off that trail then automatically goes into my deleted box. So someone will go, did you read that email? No, I didn't. Oh, it's in my deleted box. Why? Because you used the word boom.
I just googled. Apparently, the average carbon footprint for an email is 0.3 grams, which seems like a lot.
That seems a lot, and you got to think how many emails I'm getting that are saying the word boom when someone's done something good.
What do you mean grams?
So the energy that it takes to produce it will
From
put out.
us as humans writing it?
No, from the like servers and stuff.
Servers, the energy cost just to send an email. And you got to think how many pointless emails are sent.
Oh, so many.
If it's got one image, bear in mind most emails have a signature, it can be up to 50 grams.
Stop sending pointless emails. ACS.
You can't do anything nowadays.
Yorkshire Office top tip: stop sending pointless emails. That's a weight off my chest.
Yeah, I can tell that was intense.
What gets on your nerves?
I'm unbelievably chill. You wouldn't know.
Come on,
I don't care about anything.
No, I refuse. I refuse to believe that nothing gets on your man tits.
One thing does.
Go on then.
Get your shit off my desk.
Yeah.
People that put stuff on your desk, or like they'll come over at lunch and they'll put something on your desk and then leave it and not put it in the fucking bin. Put it in the bin.
Yeah, or just bins in general.
Yeah,
I'm now known as the dishwasher guy.
Yeah, you are.
To the point where people now think it's my job. I do not get paid for this. I do it out of the kindness of my heart and because I just don't like the office being dirty. But people now leave all their stuff on thinking, it's all right, Chris will do it.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I've started doing.
No. I know, I've seen you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna fill the dishwasher up and just leave your cup out on purpose one day.
That's fine. I'll just let it go mouldy. That's
anything else, Ebony? Anything else that gets on your nerves? Even just the smallest things.
Frosty biting someone.
He doesn't bite.
The dog. Sorry, Chris.
Dog is
dog.
He's just
He's
happy
really
to be.
Grumpy.
He's not grumpy.
He is grumpy.
He's not.
I love him, but he is grumpy.
I'm trying to think of what my other peeve would be.
Oh, we've got a bit of rain outside. That's going to get picked up.
You may actually be able to hear that. It's quite loud.
Absolutely chucking it
What's
down.
another one
Welcome
I've
to
got?
Yorkshire.
Don't know, Sam. Anything else that gets on your man tits?
There is. On my what?
Continue.
There is one little thing, which is hold the door for me.
Yes, people who don't look round to see if anyone's coming through.
Like, don't get me wrong, if I'm miles away or if I'm taking time, forget about it. But if I'm literally just behind you, just hold the door for a second. That irritates me.
My fun little game is when you see someone who you know full well is coming through that door and they're really far away, and you make them run by standing there holding the door open. You could tell they just want to walk to the door, take the time, and you stood there and they do that horrible little jog. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, come here, yeah, thank you so much.
Or they were actually going to go through that door. They were just going somewhere.
And then just as they get in there, just let it go.
That's horrible.
But yeah, let us know what your office peeves are. Everyone's got them.
They do.
There's so many out there. I probably get on people's nerves anyway. Mm-hmm. I'm quite grumpy. I'm that kind of guy who sends the emails around telling people off. Toilet etiquette, shall we say? Yeah.
I've thought of another one.
Oh, go on then.
When people don't wash up after themselves, like the office plates and whatnot, they just leave them in the sink after dinner.
My job.
Yep, your job, Chris. It's very irritating. Like, just wash it.
Especially when the people know that we've got a dishwasher there and they just leave them on top of the sink. Or leaving cups to rinse. A coffee cup does not need to be sat there to rinse. They fill it up with hot water and just leave it there, letting it soak. Nothing in that cupboard needs to soak. That's what the dishwasher's for.
One thing that does irritate me, actually, while we're on the dishwasher subject, is half of it being clean and half of it being dirty because people don't know how to empty it, or do know how to empty it, but don't because they think, I'll just pretend that it's dirty stuff and I've not noticed. That drives me insane.
Oh, Sam, I'm also...
It's a very angry episode.
I'm guilty for that too.
You brought up the idea of...
This is a therapy session.
This
is letting out all your anger.
And I said I was chill. But that really does annoy me.
I'm guilty for that. I am guilty for that. But at least I put my things in the dishwasher.
No, it's not good enough. I'm sorry, it's
Do
not.
better, Ebony.
Sorry.
Do better.
Come on. This is a professional environment.
But yeah, we'd like to hear your office pet peeves. What gets on your nerves. But yeah, no guest today. So we've decided...
Get to know us.
So we've written questions for each other. 2 for the other 2. 2 for 2.
Nice.
So I'm going to ask Sam 2 questions and Ebony 2 questions. And the same around the table.
Yep.
So by a show of hands, who wants to go first? Cool. Good, Sam. Appreciate that.
I've got anxiety. You're weird and Ebony's quiet.
So that was a nice of you to put your hand up. So Sam, who would you like to ask your first question to?
I will ask my first question to Ebony.
Yes.
Can't read my sheet because my microphone's in the way. What professional achievement are you most proud of, whether it's at ACS or not?
Ooh.
So a big one for me would probably be the fact that I've been here for 8 years now.
Amazing.
You've been here 8 years?
8 years, yeah, since I was 16 years old. That's a big achievement, I think, for anybody. But I've got good news, guys. I had 15...
I'm leaving. Sorry.
Probably my customer service.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a big achievement for me. I mean, we got 15 good reviews last month.
Nice.
Which is also...
People don't leave reviews when they're happy. People
No.
only ever leave reviews.
No, I've had one review and I had to ask for it.
Yeah.
It's always the case, though.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
But yeah.
Yeah, people are always happy to shout about bad things, but never when you've done something well.
Never.
I mean, I do very few things well, but it's nice to know when I have done.
And that's what's
I do them
important.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
No one ever congratulates me on the dishwasher.
I appreciate your dishwasher
I
service.
do too.
I love being able to leave my coffee cup in the sink to soak.
So yeah, guys, that's what I'm...
Longevity is your proudest moment.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
be
I like
proud
that.
of 8 years.
It's nice to be told when you're doing something good.
Yeah.
Makes you...
I got kudos today.
Ooh.
We've got a service in here that we can send each other nice messages and thank people for doing stuff.
What did you do?
I got one. Martin Sharp down in our products department sent me a little thank you for doing a training session with Copilot.
Oh.
Which I was very thankful for
It's
receiving.
nice though, and it makes your day. Like, you could be having a really bad day, and it's just, I think it just makes your day, really.
It's a warm, fuzzy feeling.
It
Yeah.
does. Especially
Which is
when
why I'm
it's
so
fun.
which is why I'm so miserable. But that's your Copilot brings me on to. I'll ask my next question because that ties in quite nicely.
Okay.
So Sam, you've recently, and I want to get this right, but to do you justice,
Yeah,
you've
absolutely.
recently, I'd say, got a new job role. You're now AI person.
That's not quite the role. It's AI and Systems Integration Specialist, but it's a mouthful, so I'll take AI person.
So I want to ask the question: what is an AI, and should I be scared of it?
No, you shouldn't be scared of it.
Okay.
AI is a piece of software that can learn similar to a human and help you with your daily tasks. So it can write emails for you, it can get content, it can understand a problem and try and help solve it with you.
So what you're saying is I can now do
Nothing.
even less than what I do now,
All
which
you
is
need to
also
do
which is almost zero.
is tell the AI what to do. And you could, in theory, tell it to tell itself what to do.
Holy heck!
But no, you don't need to be scared because AI has problems that are working on being fixed, but at this point, nobody knows how.
Okay. Could you not ask the AI to fix them?
Just make stuff up.
Okay.
So essentially, we have AI to a point where it's working brilliantly, but we still need people to control it. So you've still got a job in verifying that what AI provides to you is still relevant and correct. And you also need to be in charge of it. It's essentially like someone that sits under you rather than someone that replaces you. You may need to be scared of the robot murdering bots that are going to go around cities and shoot you.
Oh, well, I'm like iRobot.
Yeah.
So they're an AI.
Sort of, yes.
And when are they coming into action? I know they've already got little delivery robots.
Oh, yeah, the little delivery bots that get stuck on curbs and say thank you when you lift them up. They're brilliant. No, it's a problem that's being worked on, but people always will be in there somewhere. So there'll always be somebody that can press a stop button. Solving that problem is what we're basically focusing on. We could tell AI to do whatever it wants, but it'll get stuff wrong and we won't be able to turn it off. So at the minute.
So
We're
Skynet
good.
is not a thing right now. That's that. You've settled my nerves.
Cool.
Settled my
Glad I
nerves
could do that, and I proved that I'm able to talk shit.
about AI.
About
I told you were the AI person of ACS.
AI and Systems Integration Specialist.
That's what I said.
So, Chris, I'm going to ask you a question now.
Ooh,
You ready?
let me roll my sleeves up. Go.
This is one I've always wanted to know because you are very intelligent. How many GCSEs did you get?
Well, stop flirting with me. I'm not going to shag you, mate.
I don't really want you to.
You'll be shocked to hear this, but very few.
Really?
So I
I'm
have.
not shocked.
Thank you. I have a B in English, in both language and literature. I was very good at reading books. Maths, I got an E in. I was never good at maths.
expected you to do
Never
better
good
in
at maths. I was basically a sort of C student. I got C's in French.
Nice.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Ça va?
Ça va bien, merci. Et tu?
Ça va bien. Comme si, comme ça.
Bien, bien. Je ne comprends pas. C in French, C in geography, C in PE.
I thought you said you didn't get any.
Yeah, but you said I'm very intelligent, so you make me sound like an A-star student.
No, but
and then I got
to
an
me, you would be.
E in maths, and then I got a U in, get this, considering I'm an IT account manager, I got a U in IT. I refused to do an IT exam on paper. I was like, I'm not doing that. Considering I was quite nerdy at school around computers, and
It does make sense though. Why have they done it on paper?
yeah, it was there was no
I remember half of ours was coursework and half was like a computer sat exam. So maybe you changed how it worked
possibly
because it was not paper when I did it.
Possibly, I was the man. But then I went into sixth form and then got kicked out.
Nice. I almost got kicked out of sixth form, but I managed to hold it. My teachers.
Well, I was projected C's again in all. I was doing geography, media, and English, and then there was a big issue with like marks were down. Loads of people had to have it remarked, but the head of sixth form was like, "Yeah, we're not remarking yours." Cheers, mate.
Thanks. Appreciate
Cheers.
it.
So I ended up doing a national diploma in media and journalism, which I've done really well with because now I sell IT.
Whoa, you've got a podcast, mate.
I do have a podcast.
Oh, wait, so do we.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
And a photography Instagram page.
Although you do all the news of the week stuff, so it's paying off.
Yeah, I can use the internet. I'm very good at the internet. So I think I will move on to my next question, which is for you, Ebony. What is it like working with your mum? So we should point out that your mum works here. Not only does she work here, but she literally sits about 2 desks in front of you as well.
Yeah.
So it's not somewhere else in the building. You are within talking distance of your mum. And she's been here the whole time you have as well, hasn't she? If not longer.
Yeah, and then a couple of years ago, we did actually work in the same team. But then I moved into managed print, but now I'm back downstairs. So, I do like it. I work a lot. I work after work. So it's like I'm seeing her for like, I don't know. Because I don't really spend that much time at home, because I'm never at home because I'm always at work. It's actually nice to see her, but there's also a downside to it. So I'm very defensive when it comes to my mum.
Yeah.
So if I hear anyone shouting at her or anything like that.
Me.
You did me a solid the other week when she said something that I disagree with. I shouted, and you backed me up. I appreciate that.
I did, but that's where the downfall would be, I think, and vice versa. You know, if something happened with me at work, she's got to then remember that we're both in work. Like, she is my mum, but at the same time, we've got to remain professional.
Do you ever hold back on conversations knowing that shit? I can't say that because my mum's over there.
Yes.
You say a lot though that I wouldn't want to say in front of my mum.
Yeah, I do. But she also needs to remember that I'm at work.
Yeah.
They're my friends too.
Yeah, fairs. You can't.
They wouldn't tell her, I don't think. But I hear some things she says. It's just one of them things.
Weird thing is that I've known your mum for quite a while because I used to work in a bar. I used to be a bar manager and work my way up. So I knew your mum.
Suburban.
At Suburban. She used to come in all the time. So I've known your mum quite a long time. I've probably known your mum since you were probably born. When were you born?
2000.
Okay, so you're probably about 4 or 5 years old when I first started knowing your mum.
Sounds really dodgy out of context.
Yeah? Fair enough. Sam, question.
Question. Who wants a question? Ebs, do you want another question?
Go on then.
Go on then. All right. If our office was a sitcom, what sitcom would it be, and what character would you play?
If it was a sitcom. What character would I play?
What character would you play?
So someone like Friends or
The Office.
The Office.
Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Oh, that's not...
And I would be Mrs. Brown.
Devastating. He said that.
Because she's funny.
Genuinely the worst programme I've ever seen.
It's not.
It's so bad.
It was
Oh,
funny
no.
when I was a lot younger.
If that won... Because that's won awards,
Don't you find it funny?
not in the slightest.
Oh, I do.
I find stubbing my toe funnier.
No, I think
Why
it's
would you
hilarious.
be Mrs. Brown?
Because she's funny and she's straight to the point.
She is very
Everything I am. But I don't look like. Thank God.
So, yeah.
I never knew the guy that plays Mrs. Brown and
He's
the
a man.
daughter. Is it the daughter in the show? They're married.
What?
Yeah.
No.
This is getting weirder.
Unless I've misremembered, but I'm fairly sure.
We'll find that out, but that's weird. If your dad's dressing up as a lady called Mrs. Brown and you're
Mr.
his wife playing his daughter. Were they on acid when they made this show up?
Oh, it's confused me.
Sam's just looking it up on the old internet.
Yes, Kathy Brown.
That's
Kathy
weird.
Brown is his daughter.
I
Yeah,
can't get my head
Jennifer
around that. It's
Gibney,
just
real name.
confused.
So I've got an idea for a TV show. I'm going to dress as a boy. No, a woman. I dress as an old woman. And you're going to be my daughter. I'm in.
Great idea.
Oh, fantastic.
Quickly move on. I'll ask a question. Back at you, Sam.
Okay.
What would your theme tune be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like if you were walking around, what's your theme tune?
My heart is with the presidential anthem.
The American presidential anthem.
But I'm not sure if other people would be down for that one.
Bearing in mind that when you're walking around, people can hear it as well.
Right.
So it's like
So
a constant speaker.
Yeah, so it's
on
like,
your back.
constant speaking, your theme
Speaker,
tune.
or can I get the band? Can they come as well?
If you want to get the band.
My anthem. It has to be funny, doesn't it?
It's your choice, your theme tune. If you want the presidential...
I would quite like the Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley start of that song. Just the start.
Just the start, on loop.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to go for.
Wow. Nothing like Benny Hill or something.
No.
Just the intro.
Just the
to
intro. That's what I'm
Never
going
Gonna
with.
Give You Up.
Love it.
Because that means anytime I am anywhere, I'm rickrolling everyone around me.
I was just about to say that. It's a good point. People constantly thinking it's about to start and it started again.
Yeah.
It's going to kick in. No, it's not.
Maybe just occasionally throw in the actual song.
Yeah, another 2 beats. Oh.
That's my song.
Right.
Sam, are you ready for your next question from me?
Straight up for the
I
next
am.
one. Okay.
What is at the top of your bucket list?
I really want to go to Australia. I've never been. I've got a family member out there who I have no connection with, but I've been tempted multiple times to get in touch and be like, can I stay? I'd love to do that. I'd also love to... There's a place in Iceland where you can swim between what they say is 2 tectonic plates. It's not actually...
Oh, I've seen that. There's a picture of that diver who
Yeah.
touches both. You're touching North America and
Yeah.
Eurasia.
So apparently that's not actually the border of where it is, but the symbolism is pretty cool and it's so cool.
What a great answer.
I like that, yeah.
I'd also like to row the Atlantic.
Honestly, after
Good luck
watching
with
Nick's journey and all the stuff he does, I mean, granted, it is the stories he's come back with where he had to like navigate around a storm and you have to talk to people. I would love to do it. It's one thing I've known other people have rowed the Atlantic, and all I can think is like if they can do it,
I could probably do like Windermere.
Yeah.
Could row across that.
Well, I'll trial Windermere first. But yeah, this is nothing. I just need to do this for a few more rows.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Ebony, what would you on your bucket list?
What would be on my bucket list? Probably doing a skydive. I've always wanted to do a skydive.
It's so good.
But the problem I've got there is I don't like flying. So getting up there would be
So you
a
find
problem.
jumping out?
I'd be fine jumping out. It's just, that is probably
That's the dangerous
And it's,
bit.
yeah, I was going to say, because it's not like a normal Jet 2 plane where you sat in a seat nicely with a fold down
that's true.
table and a warm glass of gin and tonic. You are strapped.
You're basically in Ryanair.
Obviously, if you're doing a tandem, when you are strapped, and I can't say this enough, I felt the other guy's religion in the small of my back. You're strapped that closely to them.
Right,
In basically
don't
what
put
is
me off the idea.
is in a tin can flying through the air, reaching 10,000 feet. Then you scuttle across to the door. So when I did it, they
Basically been bear hugged the entire time.
yeah, bear hugged with a man's genitals planted warmly in the small of your back. When we went up as well, there was a guy who, because you can sort of, if you're a trained skydiver, you can basically use the plane as a taxi in the air. He couldn't jump out quick enough. That door opened. He
Oh, wow.
threw himself out, and I was like,
I think
yeah.
that's what you'd have to do, though.
Well, the
That's
thing
what
is,
I'd have to do.
yeah, but the thing is, obviously, you can't. So you stuck to the guy, and you shuffle forward. Then he sort of like hangs you out of the plane. Bearing in mind, you're still strapped tightly to him. Your legs come
Chris just punched the microphone.
breaking the set. So your legs hang underneath the plane.
Yeah.
Then he sort of shuffles, because obviously he's the one sat in the plane, shuffles to the edge, holds
You
on.
do know, Chris,
He-
that you're not on the actual plane.
I'm imagining it. You've got to get in the zone. And then he like sort of tilts your head back, so like when you go down, you don't suddenly like knock him out, and obviously he's in control of the parachute. You don't want that. So when you're hanging out of the plane, you can't see down, all you can see is sky. And then suddenly you feel him rocking, and then he just sort of like throws himself down. And I thought you'd sort of get that feeling in your stomach going fast, but apparently because you're already doing 90, 100 mile an hour in the air, you're only going from like 90 to 125 mile an hour, so you don't get that. You just sort of get the wind in your face, sort of thing.
I know. Can you
But
breathe?
it's-
Can you breathe?
Oh
when
yeah,
you're
you can
going
breathe and everything. Yeah, it's so you have to do it. I love doing it.
Yeah,
I mean, I
that's
nearly threw up on the way down, and how he managed to get it out so quick, I just went, I'm going to be sick. He whipped round a sick bag, just out of his pocket. There you are, mate. Like one of those that you
Nice.
get in a plane, a little pad. I was like, I'll just throw up here, mate. I'm in the air, and I'm just going to land on a farmer's field.
I wouldn't do it in England, though.
Imagine it landed on someone though.
I wouldn't do it in England.
It's good. Well, when we did it, it was in Bridlington. It was a lovely view.
Provided it's not
Sunny. Yeah, it was a
cloudy,
great day.
yeah.
I could see the Humber Bridge from where I was doing it. It was great.
If it was like it is today.
Chris,
Chris, I've got a question for you.
You.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you could speak to any animal, what animal would it be, and what would be the first thing you asked it?
I mean, besides asking Frosty, what the heck are you shouting at? There's nothing there. Stop shouting
Assume
at the
that
window.
the animal can answer back as well.
Assuming the answer. Oh, that's such a good question. Wow.
That is a really good
That's
question.
a really good question. Talk to any animal. Heck. I mean, I'd probably like talk to some kind of weird bird or something. Maybe sort of like an eagle and go, what is it like looking
Being
down
an
and
eagle.
being an eagle? Because I've always said if I was going to be an animal, it was going to be an eagle.
Cool animals.
So yeah, I guess it'd be an eagle. What was the other half of the question?
What would be the first question you asked it?
What's your name?
I suppose that's the polite thing to
Yeah,
ask,
it's
isn't it?
you all right, mate? What's your name?
Yeah, you can talk to it. You've not got.
Oh, thanks.
you've
For,
got
no one
unlimited
ever asked me what my
questions.
name is. My name's Barry. Barry the Eagle.
Mum and Dad named me that when I was young.
That is
Yeah.
that.
When I was just an
question's
egg.
Yeah, but I'm just like, what's it like? Just leaping off a cliff and. Do you ever wonder?
Well, you've
do you
done
ever?
skydiving,
Yeah. Do you
so-
ever worry that your wings might fail?
Yeah, what if they broke a wing?
Yeah, just jumping off and just sort of spin round in a circle, wouldn't they? I mean, I don't think they can set off if they got a broken wing anyway, so shouldn't be worried about that.
No.
Ebony,
Yes.
what do you want to be when you grow up?
I am grown
How
up.
old are you, Alex?
24.
Okay, re-ask. What would your job of choice be? What if you could restart your career? What would you want to be?
If I could be anything, I'd be a lawyer.
Nice.
However, I'm not intelligent enough to be a lawyer. So here we are.
Would you specialise in anything? Kind of like, defence lawyer? Would you do like children? I mean, there's lawyers are a big open space.
I wouldn't be able to defend someone knowing that they're guilty.
You watch Better Call Saul?
Yeah.
I would be able to do it. I'd go all Saul on them.
Oh,
I've not watched it. Is that the Breaking Bad one?
Yeah.
I've never seen Breaking Bad
I mean,
either.
hats off.
You have to watch it.
Hats off to him. Hats off to him because, defence lawyers.
Well, they get
they're
paid
doing
for,
the
isn't
job,
it?
really, but
Can the
don't
defence lawyer still defend them, even though if, they know full well that they've done it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. The idea is your job is to get the least punishment possible.
Right, okay.
But yeah, I've never understood it, especially if it's guaranteed that they've gone, yeah, I'm guilty. I mean, to be fair, if they say guilty, that you don't need to go through the trials and everything, do you?
No.
But knowing full well they've done it, especially when they get let off and you're like,
I suppose it
my
depends
job
what
and I've
crime
got-
as well, though. If it's like white collar, bit of tax fraud.
yeah.
That first.
It's the murders and
Yeah.
I suppose they'll probably just sort of think, nah, I got caught that time, I'll probably stop it. So you probably have, in a way, done your job.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, no, I like that, a lawyer. Sam, what would your job be if you could be a...
Probably an AI and systems integration specialist.
You are winning at life.
I don't know. I wanted to be a teacher when I was younger. But I
Okay.
think that's just because I was comfortable in school and I was like, I
Did
don't
you-
want to
did
leave
you-
and go to the big one.
Did you have teddies?
Oh, I had so many teddies.
Did you
I
have...
did a register every
Yeah.
morning.
Oh, so did I. I think that's just a thing.
Working with children.
Marking him off. Peter. Here.
And you'd always miss one and you'd be like, where is it? Oh, it's down the side of my bed. That's where it is.
Have you never done that?
No!
Ticking them off
Yeah.
on your little
Gotta be
piece of
done.
paper. Oh, funny.
Eventually you get your first laptop and you can...
You sad, sad bastards.
Putting a piece of A4 paper on your bedroom wall. It's
All
making
these
it
products we
a
sell, by the
white-
way.
I'm now scared that you do this now anyway.
Oh, honestly.
You get home and that, right, who's gone? Who's missing?
They were the days
There were.
writing on my wall.
Quickly, next question, move on before I get a migraine.
I'll ask you, Chris.
Oh, please.
If you had 24 hours left on planet Earth,
Sorry, I think everyone just heard me sniffle.
It's okay.
what would you spend it doing?
There'd be
Say the world were going to end. 24 hours.
I don't care if the world's about to end. I'm having a nap at some point. There's going to be a midday nap. Yeah,
You're
naps are
spending your last 24 hours napping.
no, just like one of them.
Napping's good, isn't it?
Napping's so good. When you wake up and have a nap,
Depends how long it's been.
I probably just have like a quick half an hour nap.
That's
just,
fine.
But just lying
Any longer
down.
than that,
yeah.
then you're risking being groggy.
24 hours. I mean, it doesn't really. I don't want to spend it traveling, getting somewhere. Knowing the world's going. I mean, I'd eat a lot. I'd go to town on some of my favourite food. I'd just like fit in as many chicken Kievs as I possibly could. Just want to, fill up on them. You know what? I'd just go out walking with the dogs.
Yeah.
One last walk of looking at nature. Yeah, sounds a bit boring, but yeah, I'd walk the dogs.
Probably try and complete all those Netflix series. Finished.
Oh,
24 hours. I just quickly run down Netflix.
Yeah, might as well.
well,
No one else is going to be using it, are they?
I'm a bit disappointed with that.
I'm sorry. What would you expect me to do? I mean, if it was like kind of like doing anything, I'd probably try and like climb a mountain or something.
Oh, Chris.
I'm sorry. I just like the outdoors.
And napping.
Speaking
And
of
napping.
which, you do a lot of outdoor stuff. A lot of it.
Yeah.
And you do a lot of it for charity, as you discussed earlier.
Yeah.
What inspires you to do those activities?
So I tend to do charity challenges mainly to raise money for charities that are quite close to my heart or of things that have affected people. I've never fixated on one charity, so I've done Parkinson's, which is a close one, dementia. I did one for one of my friends who has what's called Kennedy's, which is sort of like
Heard of it.
it's sort of like it's a muscular sort of what's that one that Rob Burrows has got? MD or something. It basically wastes your muscle away. I don't know. It's a muscular wasting away disease, so I've raised some money for that. Even though I think, to be fair, I only grew a pink moustache for that one. But I just like to kind of put myself out of the comfort zone. I don't think I'd ever just suddenly go run the Yorkshire Three Peaks just for the hell of it. I don't think that's fun.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a cause behind it, raise the money, big it up, and then I have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to do things that I probably wouldn't normally do on a normal weekend, and just and be able to say that once I've done it, go, well, yeah, I can do that. What's next?
Fair. We are actually running out of time, so I'm going to ask Ebony to do your little section.
So I want you both to stay in the room.
Okay.
I'm going to try to do it as quick as I can.
No problem. Just quick note that we are doing, because we don't have a guest, Ebony's going to quiz us.
Karma.
So what are the rules?
We've been really mean as well.
I'll give you 5 seconds to answer each question.
God.
Is it first one to answer or something? What's the rules?
Just shout it out.
Okay.
Basically.
Who gets the most first answers?
You ready?
Yeah.
And you better get all these right, just so you know.
We're gonna.
I'll be really cross.
We're gonna.
Ready? How old was Queen Victoria when she died?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
21.
3.
48.
What was she, 21?
No, don't be sarcastic.
I don't.
Was she 21?
That's my guess. I don't know.
81. Next.
Well, I thought she died really young.
Well, I said
Queen
young
Victoria.
because.
Yeah. I'm sure she died really young.
Oh, it's
Never mind.
Elizabeth in
Oh my God.
No, don't ruin my question. She was 81. You ready?
Just bear with.
It's 81.
She died. Yeah, 81.
Next. This has got to be quick fire, guys.
Okay, go.
What is the national animal of Germany?
Where are you getting these questions from?
I
Why such kids' questions?
I want to say a bear.
Wrong.
Frog.
Wrong.
Moose.
Next.
What's the answer?
The Federal Eagle.
Oh,
The flag.
yeah.
The flag that shall not be named. Go.
Where on the body would one find the orbit?
Ear.
Brain.
Guys, I don't know if you're being sarcastic.
No, these questions are really hard.
Wrong. It's eyes.
I was tempted to say that.
You ready? How many rings does the planet Saturn have?
3? 2 or 3?
Chris?
22.
7.
Oh.
What is the name of the oldest lake in the world?
The sea. Pretty old.
Is it?
It's that small one.
The small
The
one.
small one. Oh my God.
I want to say it's that one in America or Canada.
No,
Lake.
I think it's.
Duh.
No.
I think it's Eastern Europe. I think. I might be wrong.
No, I'll probably know it.
Are you both passing?
Yeah, pass.
Lake Baikal?
No, never got
Do we know where that
one.
is?
Oh, guys. Feels nice to be in this situation.
Yeah.
Luanda is the capital city of which country?
Where? Sorry.
Luanda.
I was going to say Rwanda, but no.
Rwanda.
No. Rwanda?
Luanda.
Yeah, no, is it the capital city of Rwanda?
No. Angola. Thanks for that, guys.
Oh.
You've got none, right?
At least I know what my vowels are. That's all we have time for this week. We will hopefully be back.
Thanks.
Hopefully next week we will have a guest. What, the vowels?
Yeah, the vowels. What? Come on, you could have given us a chance.
No.
National
You didn't give me.
It didn't give you a chance. We asked you what the vowels were.
Sorry, yeah, we have.
Next week we will hopefully have a guest on our show.
Probably not.
And
Someone
we'll get our own back with Ebony with the children's questions.
There won't be
But-
bloody children's questions. They'll be like toddlers.
But that's it for now. Join us next week. Thank you so much. Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.